Good evening. Tonight we're diving into the weird, wonderful, and frankly bewildering world of cryptocurrency, specifically, a project that has managed to capture the imagination of millions with a very simple promise: free digital money just for tapping a button on your phone. Yes, we're talking about Pi Network. Think of it as the crypto equivalent of a Tamagotchi, but instead of a pixelated pet you forget to feed, you're supposedly nurturing a future digital fortune. The idea is brilliantly simple. Download an app, press a button once a day to prove you're human, and watch your Pi balance go up. It's so easy, your technologically challenged uncle who still thinks the cloud is just weather could do it. And that, right there, is its genius and its biggest question mark. The sheer scale of Pi Network is staggering. We're not talking about a few thousand crypto enthusiasts in their basements. We're talking about a user base that reportedly numbers in the tens of millions, spanning the entire globe. This isn't just a niche project, it's a phenomenon. It has built a massive community, a global army of pioneers, all patiently tapping away, united by the shared dream that one day, their digital pocket lint will be worth real money. They have forums, chat groups, and a level of evangelical zeal that would make a CrossFit instructor blush. It's the digital equivalent of discovering that everyone in the world has been collecting bottle caps, just waiting for the day they become legal tender. But here's the rub, and it's a big one. As of today, August 11th, 2025, Pi Coin is essentially a number in an app. You can't officially trade it, you can't cash it out on major exchanges, and you certainly can't buy a pizza with it. Which, let's be honest, is the true test of any currency's value. And that, folks, is why the crypto world is buzzing about one name in particular: Binance. Now, for those of you who aren't fluent in crypto, bro, let me explain what Binance is. Imagine if the New York Stock Exchange, a massive casino, and the entire global banking system had a baby, and that baby was really into futuristic graphics and lived exclusively on the internet. That's Binance. It is by a colossal margin the largest cryptocurrency exchange on the planet. Its trading volume dwarfs its competitors, making it the undisputed king of the crypto jungle. Getting your digital coin listed on Binance is not just a milestone, it is the milestone. It's the equivalent of a garage band getting a primetime slot at the Super Bowl halftime show. Alright, let's get to the juicy part, the rumors. In the world of crypto, rumors are the fuel that powers the engine of speculation. They spread faster than a cat video on social media and can have a massive impact on market sentiment. And recently, the rumor mill has been working overtime, churning out a particularly spicy meatball of a story. That Pi Coin is set to be listed on Binance this Friday, August 15th, 2025. The excitement in the Pi community is palpable. It feels like the night before Christmas if Santa was a notoriously volatile financial exchange. So, if everyone wants this listing to happen, why isn't it? Well, putting a coin on an exchange like Binance isn't as simple as just uploading a file. There are significant technical requirements, and this, right here, is Pi Network's first and perhaps biggest hurdle. As we mentioned, the project currently exists in what it calls an enclosed mainnet. This is a critical distinction. A true open mainnet is a live, public, and decentralized blockchain that anyone can connect to and interact with. It's the finished product. Pi's enclosed mainnet, on the other hand, is like a brand new highway that has been built but has no on-ramps or off-ramps. You can see it, but you can't use it to get anywhere. Let's talk about everyone's favorite topic: regulations. Oh yes, the thrilling world of compliance where the dreams of crypto bros go to die. In the early days of crypto, exchanges could list just about anything without a second thought. It was the Wild West. But today, in 2025, the landscape is dramatically different. While people aren't investing money in the traditional sense, they are contributing their time, data, and mobile resources. And they are absolutely doing so with the expectation of profit, driven entirely by the future efforts of the Pi core team. This is a massive red flag for a compliance department at an exchange like Binance. Beyond the technical and legal issues, there's a more fundamental question. Is the Pi Network project as a whole mature enough for a premier listing? The vision is to create a vibrant ecosystem where Pi can be used to buy goods and services, play games, and access applications, all within the Pi environment. This is absolutely the right approach. A currency is only valuable if you can use it. However, the current state of this ecosystem is still nascent. Furthermore, the economic model of Pi is itself a point of concern. A massive supply of coins has been pre-mined and distributed to tens of millions of users for free. What happens on the first day that an exchange opens the floodgates? It's highly likely that a significant portion of holders, who have been waiting for years, will try to cash out simultaneously. So if you're one of the millions of people who have been diligently tapping that lightning button, where does all this leave you? It leaves you in a state of limbo, holding what is essentially a digital fortune cookie. Inside is a promise of great wealth, but you have no idea when or if you'll ever be able to crack it open. The news that a Binance listing is unlikely to happen on August 15th or anytime soon can be disheartening. This uncertainty creates a significant dilemma for Pi holders. On one hand, you've invested time and kept the faith for months or even years. The idea of giving up now, just before the project might finally take off, is painful. This is the sunk cost fallacy in action, the feeling that you've put too much in to quit. What if Open Mainnet launches next month? What if it does get listed on a major exchange next year and the price goes to $1 or $10 or $100? The fear of missing out, or FOMO, is incredibly powerful and keeps people tapping away, hoping they're on the cusp of a life-changing windfall. For current Pi holders, the best advice is a healthy dose of patience and realism. It's perfectly fine to continue tapping that button as long as you understand what you're holding. Think of it as a no-cost lottery ticket, not a retirement plan. Don't invest any money you can't afford to lose in third-party schemes promising to buy your Pi, and be deeply skeptical of anyone promising specific dates or prices. The only reliable information will come directly from the Pi network's official channels and from Binance itself. Everything else is just noise. For those of you on the outside looking in, wondering if you should jump on the Pi bandwagon, the answer is, why not? The app is free, and the time commitment is minimal. Just go in with your eyes wide open. Understand that you are participating in a long-term social and technological experiment, not a get-rich-quick scheme. The value of Pi is not guaranteed. Its success depends entirely on the core team's ability to navigate the immense technical, regulatory, and market challenges that lie ahead. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and the finish line is still nowhere in sight. In the end, the story of Pi Network and its quest for a Binance listing is a perfect microcosm of the crypto world itself. A potent mix of groundbreaking technology, revolutionary ideals, wild speculation, and a whole lot of hype. It's a fascinating experiment that has captured the hopes of millions. Whether that hope will ever be converted into actual spendable cash remains the multi-billion-dollar question. Until then, keep your expectations in check. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, and maybe, just maybe, keep tapping that button. You never know. Thank you.